All right, Master Mason note. I'm tearing it up here today. I have a couple other notes that I'm putting up with this one, but we'll put some brass out there. It's nice when you get a little brown little trophy like that. You can kind of do stuff with it. This being one of the things with a weight like that that determines certain paperwork and file and functioning. Hey, getting the people to step outside of their bubble to do things. Somebody got to grab hold of the handlebar. Anyways, so it's cool to get this. This is again. I've got one in other places, and usually I'm in line for it. I'm going for that spot anyways. Um, it becomes a swag incorporated position. You want somebody later on. It's nice, and you don't want to be looking at this. All right, so give it to me every month. You want to start transitioning over again what that board's going to look like. It's about honestly, to tell you the truth, and it really can be, but we're talking about those kinds of slices. We're talking about those kinds of angles on your read lines and just mapping all that stuff out. This one kind of, I could use this as a whiteboard. That's what they gave me here. I pop that up on the board. We start writing notes with some dry erase pens. We are on it. Uh, so those are really cool things. And the mill up top there's been super tight, super tight. As far as how much rock I can see putting in there, how much rock comes out, what's the flip angle ratio to lengths and times, and just that's a real big byproduct of having proper floor technique. And that's not just to say I haven't found that others. There's very similar systems like when you're one man in Tompkins, or excuse me, Johnson and Rhodes, you're trying to run 2 or 3 Italian saws at once with your own rock, load and take. That's 2 and 5/8 inch or two big stuff, or setting, changing blades, running tread cakes at night, doing the whole day operation, 2 3 quintillas on pallet setups, loading those down with fork truck, putting to the table, wedging bars, 6 inch stuff for days. Just 2x3s by hand off the table, grading. Cut back piles, load them up by hand, get that edge lined up. The setups are super slow. It feels like you're just moving through quick, dragging a freaking dozer. And that's really what it is, because you put somebody in solution like that doesn't know what the hell the Mason games are. There's dudes like Leonard rock facing, Bob up here. Obviously you don't get to see any of that until you really get to see technique. Some of it, mind you, is going to be some of that old school play.